beautiful people, it is Sherry Moulton back with another video. It is day 3 of Halloween week and the last day. There's going to be no singing today. You're going to have to wait till Christmas for all of my singings again. So anyways, I'm going to do a recap. So Halloween 1 was this amazing. I'm just so impressed with the moon. I'm impressed with the moon. This one, I'll link the video in the description box. I'm gonna set him right on up here, even though it's her. And last video, we had these amazing lollipops. And I am so sorry about not having the demolding because I turned my light off. I've got a power bar over here, turned my light off, and my camera's plugged in. I did that and it shut it off and it didn't save any of the footage of me unmolding, but these are amazing. Just disappointed that the little big bugs in the bottom didn't turn out, but still very cute. I have some other ideas for these for Christmas. I'm excited to do those. But today we're going to get into pumpkins and glitter. I should have had my crown on, and I actually should have had this on for the other one because it's got a spider in it. I found my Halloween bag the other day. So I was at Michael's. They had these amazing chunky pumpkins with the centers. You can embed stuff in them. So what are we going to do? We're going to paint them all silver. I was going to spray paint, but I'm not sure how I like that. So we're just going to paint them silver. I've got my glass, my glitters, and all that fun stuff, and we're just gonna go back to basics and do these amazing little pumpkins. So with that, my friends, I'm gonna get my Halloween costume off and I'm gonna get into this. We're gonna do some base coats. I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay, we are back. So I just wanted to show you, I get a lot of questions in my description box. This is what I do with all of my Bling Bling shake off. You see me put it in a puppy pad, you see me fold the puppy pad up, and I put it away. So what I do is, this is some pink with some pink glitters. This is some green. This is another pink that I colored. Some red. So I don't waste it, guys. Never waste. This is some black that I painted. This is some I bought. This is some gold. So I am going to, don't really have any silver because I use the silver all of the time. So I'm just going to do some new. Bought these little tubs at the dollar store, which are perfect because usually you don't have a whole lot. Oh, now that I'm seeing this, I am tempted. I'm such a silver girl, but I am so, I'm on the fence now. I'm tempted to do this in gold. But we're going to do the silver. So I'm going to set that aside. And always, when Michael's has their stuff on sale, pick it up, my friends, because this is what I do. The end of season, these are always $10 Canadian, roughly. End of season, you can pick these up for like $4. And that's what I do. Open them up, put them in here, and I have oodles and oodles. I have 2 of these in silver, and I have one, yeah, I just got the silver ones. So with that, my friends, we're gonna get into base coating our lovely pumpkins. I'm just gonna move all of this out of our way. As you can see, I tried to spray paint and I wasn't impressed. So here we go. We got our 2 little pumpkins. Aren't they adorable? I think they are just adorable. Oh, I'm so on the fence. On the fence. Okay, so we're gonna paint. So I've pulled out my Artist Loft silver. I have my trusty dusty 15-year-old or more paintbrush. We're just gonna do a quick base coat, and you know what? I'm gonna see if I got some gold paint. Oh my gosh. I just like that gold since we're going for Halloween. I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to grab some gold paint. We'll do 1 in silver and 1 in gold. I'll be right back, guys. Well, I am back. I found my gold paint. I actually found a jar of this, which is silver all mixed in. So I'm going to use this. So I don't know what glitters are in here, my friends, but I'm going to use this on the silver one so we can use it up. And I can't believe I do not have any gold, because it comes in silver and gold, the glass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that to use it up, and I'm going to use the silver glass on this as well. All right, so I want to take these off because I'm going to paint both sides. And these are at Michael's. They were that Make Market. They're $12.99. I'll show you the skewer. I will put it, if I can find them, I'll put them in the description box. But they were, I think, something ridiculous, like $4, or I wouldn't have bought them. So we'll paint the back first. I already started that one, but I'll give it a coat with the other paint. This paint we are using is Metallics. This is DecoArt American Decor. This is Metallics, and this one is bright metallic paint in gold. That's hilarious. Doesn't say the color on there, but it says it on here. 24 karat gold. I used to use these a lot in my Dutch pours. It's such a pretty gold. So you know what? I'm gonna wet my brush. This is, like I said, my trusty dusty. I'm just gonna dip it in my little bucket of water here, just to get the brush dampened. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna end up using anyways. I have whole package of these styrofoam plates. So I try to use these. Ooh, it's so thick. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm not sure if it's normally that thick. So let's go. We're just going to base coat this beautiful pumpkin. Just going to get paint in my brush, and away we go. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to do one good coat on the back, and I'll probably be able to do the sides as well. I'm just crisscrossing to get it onto the same as I would with my canvas. The paint on that wood. Yeah, it's really thick. We'll have to and then come back. I'm just going to do around the edges. I find if you take your brush and you go like this around the edges, you don't get anything on the sides if you do not want them. And we'll just do one more little, yeah, this is really thick. I'm thinking if I can do one thick coat on the back. And realistically, the only really parts on the front are these parts that you're going to really see. I'm just going to do the background as well. But anyways, we're just going to do that. Get these lines so that they're going one way. Hopefully no lines, but and then if you're like me, you can be impatient and use a blow dryer. I'm going to wash out my brush, and we're going to do the front side of this. And then that way I'm not wasting your time, my friends, painting the whole thing. So I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to clean it out, put a little water in this cup, and clean it out. Easy, easy. There we go. I'm just going to take off any of the extra dampness. I got another plate that I have down here. And we will put the silver paint on there. We'll see. I'm not sure how the silver will cover. perfecto. So I'm going to put my gold underneath my little tray. And here we go. We're just going to... I don't know if this got lumpies in there. I haven't used my paints in so long, guys. And we're just going to start in the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to paint. Show you how to paint the back. I'm going to show you how to paint the fronts. And then I will do a second coat on my own, because you lovely people do not need to see me doing all that painting. Because it looks like this one might need a few coats. There we go. And again, I'm not worried if there's bunches in here inside. I'm not overly worried because we're going to fill it in with the glass and the glitter, right? It's more so you want to get the top edging. And I'm just going to willy-nilly paint it and then come back and even it out. I just want to get paint on everything. And just get in the grooves. You can take your brush, like especially in this little spot. And here. There we go. Perfect. And then I'm just going to try and even it out. And don't get me wrong, you don't want it to purposely not be perfect on the insides, but I mean I wouldn't go crazy inside the little sections. I'm going to try and get all the lumps out of the, not lumps, but there's puddling in the corners. I want to get that out so it'll dry quicker. There we go. So we did the back, we did the front, and now I'm just going to pick it up and we will do the sides. We're just going to stand it up, and doing the grain is going that way. We're just going to paint it like that. Make sure you get into the grooves. And again, if you choose, you can just take these outside and spray paint them, which is just as good, if not better, because it'll dry quick and you won't have to worry about it. Oh my goodness, piece of lint. Let me just get that off there. And I'm just gonna put more paint on my brush. We're gonna start from here. And meet in the middle where we left off over here. And if you like the wood grain, you don't really have to do a second coat if you desire not to. Now I'm going to pick it up in my hand. I just covered my hand. And now I'm just going to do this side. Whoops, I coated it all on the top. Easy peasy. Come back and do one more line, and I'm going to flip it around so I can see more paint. I'm thinking this might only need one coat. And probably the same with the gold. Just making sure I got lots of paint on there so I can try and get away with only one coat. And make sure you even out all those lines. And this side. Probably enough paint in there, but I can't push the brush down hard enough without me throwing it around. There, so I'm just going to do a quick little once around. And I think I am just going to do one coat, because I actually quite like the idea of seeing the wood on the sides. Can you see that? Okay, so I'm going to set that down. And the top I don't think needs another coat either. That is pretty cool. I'm going to wash out my brush and let's see. Let's see, because that paint was so thick. So I'm going to blow dry that. I'm going to do the sides on the gold and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so this is a little damp still, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to paint the gold on the side. I know I said I was going to do it off camera, but I just think this gold is so pretty. Now with this, I'm going to go like this onto the sides because the back is not quite dry. And then come back and try not to go over the back. This paint is so thick. I'm just going to do half of it this way, get into all those little grooves. And again, this is going to be one coat, one-stop shop too. Pretty sweet. Get into that little nook and cranny in here. And bring it down. And then come, woohoo. This paint is so thick, you have to work a little quicker with this one. And I just want to smooth out the edges. Awesome. And we're going to carry on. I really shouldn't be doing it over top the silver because you guys know me. My messy Marvins. So I'm going to go up and down. Make sure you get that pointed edge into the corners. I'm just going to quickly do this and then come back and do a nice once over. But you want to make sure you're getting it. I'm sorry guys, you're probably not seeing this, so this is probably a waste of time for me to show you. So we're going to start from in here and do a nice just so that it looks like it's been, there we go. I'm going to flip it around and we're almost done on the back or on the sides. We're just got the bottom to do. And I love these chunky pieces because they can just sit anywhere. Ooh, did you see that? It fell there and there. Oh, I'm moving over. Yeah, these chunky pieces are adorable because you can even hang them on the wall. They'd be a nice 3-dimension. Just trying to get in all these little nooks on the bottom. All right, here we go. One swift move. We'll start from here. And make it all cohesive. There we go. Perfect. And this one, because the front is not done, I'm just going to set it up on a couple of these little containers to let it dry in case some got on the front. There we go. So I'll be back, guys, with the front painted and everything else will be ready to go for some bling bling. I'll see you in a minute, guys. Okay, we are back. They are dry. This is one coat. OMG. I never have really painted with this paint before like this. That gold is divine. I found I had a hard time getting it because I found Michael's was always out of it, and that was the 24 karat gold by Oh, here it is. I'm like, where did I put it? 24 karat gold by American. Amazing. Very thick though. And this one, I don't know if I said the name. My apologies. This is Artist Loft acrylic flow, and this one is the silver. And to adhere my stuff, I used to use resin. If you look back at my very first Bling Bling videos, I always used resin because I'm a one-time girl. I like to put it on, make sure it's going to stay. A lot of people use Mod Podge. I personally do not. I found I had to keep coating it. Probably didn't put enough coats on it to start with, but I liked how the resin worked. Then I got away from the resin because I found this amazing product. It is TriArt liquid glass. It is made relatively, the store that sells it is right next, about 4 doors down from my plant where I work, and the plant is actually in Kingston. I've been to the plant. It is an amazing company. They have so much, and their paints are to die for. So this is what I'm using. It is a TriArt liquid glass. It's called a pouring medium. I have videos showing you how to use it in a pouring medium, and you can also use it as a top coat. Do not use it as resin. It is not meant to be put in molds and stuff like that. It is not good to cover coasters or anything like that because it is not heat protected or whatever. But it is awesome for this type of product, like this type of doing, because I love it. And this jug will last you for a long time if this is the only thing you use it for. I put mine in a squeeze bottle. You get a better control with it, and you can put it wherever your little heart desires. So I went in and I couldn't find any, believe it or not, I don't have any gold paint or gold broken glass because Michael sells it. This is the big tub that I had beside me, so I just took it and put it in a little cup. This is the silver, but Michael sells the gold, and I can't believe I didn't have any gold. It's a little more chunkier because it's what's in here. It's the chunky. So what I might do is put this part in here, and then I have all of these. Bought these at the dollar store. Probably did it on a haul. There's glass beads. There's actual three glass, and then 3 of them are like the beads. So I have a couple of those, and I have them in silver. So I thought I might mix and match. So with that being said, let's get into this. I have some of Laura's glitters with the silver. I am using what I have left over in here. I'm going to add some more of the glass. Too funny, my camera stopped. So with that being said, I have, this one is from Laura's Art Corner. It is called Olympic Gold Medal. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, Laura. If not, please comment and let me know. And then I also have this Prism Gold Glitter. That is so pretty. And I think that is kind of what's in this combination of stuff. So with that, let's get into this. Let's do gold first. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'll bring you in, and we'll play around with the gold one first. And let's go. I'm excited. I haven't done a Bling Bling in a while. I'm going to get you in there so you can see everything. You're getting that? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start off. I'm going to put some in the stem, and we are going to attempt to do the chunky. Look at this. I got goobers all over. I just adore using these squeeze bottles. And just make sure it is everywhere, so it gets attached. Doesn't have to be a thick layer. And you can come in with a stylist or one of these little guys and make sure it's all the way into the corner, because you want everything to stick. Even if it's just a little piece of glitter. Perfect. And I'm gonna Put a little more in the center. There. I'm going to go wipe this off with a piece of paper towel. And let's get into this. I'm excited. Okay, so what I'm going to do is attempt to, I got these little spoons. So I'm going to attempt to pick up just the glass, put it in here, and then I'm going to scoop, well, maybe there's another piece I can put in here, glass, and then scoop in that glitter. I always like to go over with the glitter because, as you've seen, there was gaps in between. And you know what? These three, I might just do glitter in there. One. And this evens out just like resin, like it'll level out for you. There we go. And let's just put the glitter in there, and then we will put the glass. I'm going to open up all the glasses in there if it'll allow me to. And we will put that in the pumpkin itself. Oops, I'm going all over the place. I'm just going to try and... There. And this glitter is going to get mixed up in there as well. So, now, let's put in... Let's do the big guy. And I'm going to put it in all of them. Here, I'm just going to open up the lid because for some reason we get a little bit of a clog in there. I'm just going to pour it in here, here, boop, ba-doop, and in here. Ooh, I'm going to take that. You don't want it on the rim. Make sure it's not on the rim. But you want enough in there to hold everything. So I'm just going to take my finger and wipe that off. There we go. Now let's just get it all in there. And then if you need to add more, you can add some more. And where the glitter has fallen in, make sure you mix it around so that, whoops, so that the actual liquid glass is touching. And I'm going to come on here and, because I've got it on there. Yeah, you want to make sure the liquid glass is touching the wood. And that way you get a good coverage of everything. Perfect. Now, if it wasn't for the fact that there's multiple little spots, I could have just picked this up and leveled it all out without having to do this little bits and pieces here. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing now. Going to Michael's to buy some gold. Bling Bling. There, perfect. Now, just want to make sure there's nothing on there. When I'm putting it in, I'm going to try not to put it on the edging. All right, here we go. Let's get some of this glass on the top. Let's put the glass that I have on the tops of each of these. And then we can work our way down with some of the beads and the other glass that I have there. Whoops. I know I need a sieve. I don't have. Okay, get that laid down flat. Flat. In there. Trying to get it so that I'm not getting all of the glitter with it. There we go. Just a little bit more on this one here. I think we're near the end of it being all gone out of this. There. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is open up. This is the broken glass that's in that little kit. And there's 3. Holy Toledo. I guess my thought, I was gonna put some in. There we go. There we go. There's 1. And I am lucky I have 6, so hopefully it'll work. And then shake it around in here. Remember, we're going to come back in with glitter as well. And I want to make sure I get, I'm going to bring out a little brush because I want to make sure, oops, that I don't get anything on the sides here, because this one over here was a little sticky. I'm just going to keep, because I really want to keep it off of the edge. There, so I want that definite wood showing. There. Perfect. Up here not too bad because it wasn't, there. I think we're good. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and just kind of even it out. Actually, I have one more here. I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to put it in a spoon and see if I can dispense it a little better. putting it in my spoon. Maybe not. I think it'd be easier this way. Just want to get it where it's missing, and I'll come back and I'll painstakingly brush everything off again. There, I think that's good. I'm seeing, I'm going to put the lid on this so I don't throw everything all over. I'm seeing here that I want this. There. So now I'm just going to take my glitter that I have in here and sprinkle it about. Up high so you don't get kind of blobs. Mind you, don't really matter because this is all mixed anyway. And I'm just going to put it all on. I'm going to come back and brush off. I need to get more right here because I can see. All right, my friends. Now, if I can brush off all the in-betweens. I don't mind if there's a little bit on there, but I want the majority of this to be straight, just the paint. But I'm having a feeling that might not work. Alright, let's get in here. Oh, I just dipped it into the... And it works out that it's better that you don't fill those cavities too full. There we go, and this one. A little glitter on it. I am not going to hate it. I just want to make sure that all those lines are able to be made out and seen. Oh, there's not one there. I'm making a line where there isn't one. Too funny. And again, remember these three are just glittered. There, I think we're good. Perfect. Gold is done. So I'm going to move him to the side. Now we're going to get into the silver. Let me move those. And silver we go. Perfect. Now, let me get into this guy here. Just pouring it in, same as the other one. If you want to skip to the end, you're more than welcome, guys. I enjoy showing everything. I think it is... I like it because when I watch a video, I hate when it's a tease and you don't get to see anything, and so I am moving on my preferences. I'd prefer to see the whole thing. Now you can use the tip and go in and just move it around with your tip as well. But as you've seen, it just goes over. I just want to use this to get into these little ones. Just enough to put some glitters in those. And I'm going to use my tool again and wipe off all the gold because we do not want gold in it. And let's start doing this. Do we do the same idea that with the glass just on the tops and use the, I think we will. No, actually, we're going to go all glass, and I'll show you how I was thinking about doing it. Holy moly's. I don't want to put any more in because, as you've seen, it went over, and I don't want to get it on the top. Just want to make sure I'm getting all the edges. So that lovely glitter will go everywhere. I think that's good. Silicone tool probably would have been easier for this, because as I'm hearing myself scraping it, you wouldn't want to scratch the bottom of your paint job as well. And today's video might be a little longer than normal. Well, not normal for me, but long. It is normal for me to be longer videos, so I'm gonna wipe that off the top. There, so I think there's only two little spots that have on the top, so we should be good. Yes, we're gonna put the glass all in these. Because I'll show you how what I envisioned it was gonna be. Okay, so I'm gonna take another spoon because I've got spoons of stuff everywhere. So we are gonna use this. Actually, let's use this first, and we will get and again, I apologize because I don't know what glitters are in this one. There's a lot of glass in here, so we might be able to just do it with this. I'm just wow, I think we're doing good, my friends. I think this one will be good because I shouldn't have to shake off the centers because I only had the one spot two spots that had. Now basically that's left is the glitter, so I'm just going to come in and do heavy where those There we go. And now underneath me, I have gold and silver. So there you go. I didn't even use any of the stuff I pulled out. So both of these are from sorry, I was just looking at the the gold one. All right, I'm gonna have to use a different, well, maybe. I'm just gonna come through and again do the even though I know that there's nothing there, I'm just gonna do just the basic. Brush that off there. Try not to go into it because then I'll be creating more of a mess than I wanted. Try not to dip the brush into where I've put all of the liquid glass. And usually this dries within a couple hours. What I'll do is I'll set it up with my fan on it. I'm trying to see where this goes. Here, there's a line here. There we go. And here. I said I'm not too mad if there's glitter, but I don't want a hunkin' piece of glass on the edges. Start this end down here. See a better idea of where it is. There we go. I'm seeing some, yeah, I just want to get the glass off. There we go. And that is two, one here, there we go. Perfect. There, perfect. So I'm going to leave these dry. I'll bring up gold. Now, I'm not sure about the gold because I'll show you what I'm talking. Oh my goodness, we got little, here, let me move some of that off. There we go. It's kind of all sunk in. So I'm tempted to open up and put some more of this glass beads on the top. This is where, see, the glass stayed with the silver. So I'm going to come in. These are more of those glass little, and put them on the top. Because right now you're just going to see straight glitter, which there's nothing wrong with. There, I think that is a little better. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to let that dry, or cure, or however you want to say it. And I'll see you guys when I do this shake, shake, shake. I'll see you in a sec, guys. Too funny. I was picking up after myself. Look what I found. Gold. I'm going to sprinkle some on top. Oh my goodness. So funny. Tells you I didn't look very well, did I? I'm just going to sprinkle in. And the gold is a little chunkier than the silver. Oh, there we go. Too funny, eh? You know you're an addict and you have too much stuff. So I'm just gonna fill in all the little spots. Too funny. I'm happy now that I found what I want. But I guess you can see all the other things that you can use too. So just giving it all a little tap down just to make sure it's into that liquid glass. A couple empty spots here, if I can see. And you know what? I'm going to come back over with a quick little bits of what's left of the glitter. That is so funny. But I still will be going to Michael's to get some more gold. There. Perfect. I love how the gold is so much chunkier. All right, let me just do, just so it covers up a little bit of the glass. Get that one off so it's not there. There we go. There, I am so happy I found it. That's cool. Okay, now I'll see you guys when I shake. We are back. They are dry. So this is the silver one. I'm just shaking it over top of a piece of paper. And let's get that, whoops, just a soft brush, just to brush off the excess. And there we go. One glitter pumpkin done. The sides are awesome. The back looks good. Take your time and really brush it off. You could do a coat of varnish. I tend to not. And yes, I know it's broken glass and I'm using my fingers. But be mindful for yourself, my guys. So I'm going to take that, set it here. This is the container that we used all this glass and glitter out of. I'm going to fold it in half. We're going to make a little thing and in we go. Easy. Give it a shake just to get off the what we have of the silver, and we're going to do the gold one. Pretty too. I'm so happy I found the gold glass. And look at that. It all stuck. Perfect. Now let me get this out of the road. Not much left on that one. Where did I put the container? This is that little container that we had all the gold stuff in. Not much, but enough for another project. Perfect. So I'll put all those aside. I am happy with these. These turned out so cute. And I love that gold paint. That gold paint is gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. Actually, I prefer the gold. And I'm a silver girl. So that is awesome. I think they turned out amazing. So I hope that you liked Halloween week. I think it turned out awesome. We had some fun. You got to see a prequel or a prelude. No, is it prelude? That's before Christmas, because the next time you hear me singing, we'll be doing my Christmas hats. If you've not been with me before during Christmas, I sing every day in December, which is good or bad. I'm just moving this all up here so you can get a better look at these beauties. Beautiful. Look at that glisten. Awesome. So as always, I will link everything I used in the description box. And again, like I said, I'm not sure what glitters were in here, but I'm just going to ram off some of the beautiful ones that I have used from Laura's Art Corner in the past. So with that, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful day, and you may get an extra Halloween out of me if what I'm planning works. You never know. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a share, and if you have not yet subscribed, please think about subscribing. It's free and it will help me out amazingly. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye. Here we go, guys. I have it all set up in my little studio thingy dingy. I love this carpety. So here we go. I think these are gorgeous. I'm impressed. There you go. Love you guys. Bye.